Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ken, aka The Phoenix, and this is Spiritual Gamer. Today, I come to you with some interesting news, a change-up, if you will. But before we get into that, let's go ahead and begin, as we always do, by simulating our CPU games. And it looks like that we will be facing the Hot Corners. Yes, it is. They are 9-4 on the season, and we are 12-0. One of their losses came to us earlier in the series. The lineup is looking good right out of the gate, and we are all set. We are going to play some ball. I don't know why I decided to do this every day, because my work-life balance has been all over the place since I started doing this daily. And it is one of those things where a lot of people are like, well, you know, it's playing a video game. How is that? Like, how does that work? Doing these episodes is a little bit of work, especially when all I want to do is work out. But I have 5 episodes of Spiritual Gamer to record each week. So going to work, trying to do a workout for you and myself, and doing these is not conducive. So we're going to be reducing the schedule a little bit. I haven't exactly figured it out, but it doesn't seem like a lot of people are liking the series anyways. I don't know if it's just because it's too much game, not enough spirit. And that's something that I also need to work on as well. But we are going to do a reduction, and these episodes will come out just when they come out. I'm not going to lock myself down to a specific schedule, but this series is going to be more fun, just kind of when I feel like continuing this series specifically. And yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way right up front. And I've been conscious of what's been happening throughout the game this whole time. We made it through the first inning completely unscathed. We've got a no-no going, right? Flashbacks to previous episode where I'm talking about a no-no right out of the gate. And we're going to have ourselves a double. We are the first team with the hit. And we are going to keep on keeping on. So it's been an interesting time here out on the East Coast. That was one that I wished I could have back right there. But we had our first significant snowfall in Maryland in years yesterday.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 36.
Actually, it first started snowing on Sunday, but that was only brief. And then Monday, it started snowing more, and it kind of dumped. And it looks like no-no's gone already, as to be expected. So the snowfall came, and it made everything pretty bad. I just I worked from home today, and it was good. It was nice to be able to do that. That's a strikeout. Keep it going. Keep us rolling on. I don't know. Working in the city is not my favorite. You all know why. I've talked to it ad nauseum. And so I understand. I don't know. This is just me unleashing my work frustrations. It's like there are situational circumstances where I'm allowed to work remote, and I am thankful for that. However, it just, if what I'm doing can be done completely remote, it makes no sense why I'm not able to do that on a regular basis. However, neither here nor there. I am going to hope that drops, and we are off to the races. I'm on an overall goal, right? I'm the spiritual gamer to be more positive, and that is, that is what I promote all the time is positivity. Yet I do feel like I do complain quite a bit, and that is a big thing that I have to work on, and that leads me work and goals is what's leading me into the schedule reduction. Because I did comment on a previous episode that I'm looking to become a licensed meditation instructor. I also want to be a licensed Reiki healer. In addition to that, I'm not doing another summer in the city. Or I said summer. I'm not doing another spring. I'm fine with everything until it starts warming up and everything pops off. It's like everyone finally emerges, and so does the crime. The crime just pops off. It's making up for lost time. So because of those reasons, I am unwilling, absolutely unwilling to spend another spring working 3 blocks away from where I was almost murdered. Like, that is just an insane ask. So I got an exit strategy as I outlined before, and I strike out another. We're really rolling here. But I have an exit strategy planned, and I just want to get everything into place, basically. Get my resume out there, look around. The one thing that's holding me up is my bonus. I want to wait until I get my bonus. But if I can get a sign-on bonus, that would be even better. So if I can find something that gives me a sign-on bonus that would be equivalent to the bonus that I would be making upon my exit from my company, then I could leave earlier. And so, we talk about balance a lot here, and balance is what I'm striving to do here. Just trying to balance my life out and make as much money as I'm currently making now, with having all the perks, and also just if I didn't have this area that I had to deal with, then and that would have been crushed if I actually swung. If I didn't work in the area I worked in, there would be no problems. But alas, there are problems. The problem exists, and I have to figure that out. But that's what life is all about, solving problems. We've talked about that before on this channel as well. Solving problems, learning lessons. Being a human is not easy. And that's why we signed up for it. That is exactly why we signed up for it. So we got something cooking here. 2 on, 2 out. Thurman Colt. I think I just ended the inning right there. I did. It looked like it was going to be a strike, so I swung. I mean, a lot of times they get that call. So my run conversion this game is trash, as I've dealt with multiple times in the past number of episodes. So they got their second base runner on since the second inning. And real quick, like they got people. So let's go with a slider right there. And then we will go with a curveball right there. Nice. Not even gonna go for it. And then we are going to go with a fastball high. He's not even going for it. Fastball high again right there. Ooh. All right. And we'll go with a slider down it right there. I mean, it was fun to do that.
The center fielder, number 13, Geronimo James.
But if I don't play this right, we will be in the deficit. But that's life. That man lucked out. Where should we dump this? All right. And that ends the inning. I started focusing on the game and lost complete momentum of what I was talking about, and that's fine. I've kind of laid everything out on the table for you all. We're reducing this down. I have actual legitimate grounding. I want to say grounding. It's more grounded goals that I'm focusing on right now. And I just really want to get those accomplished. I feel like getting those 2 certifications will really set me up for success. This year I've done something different than I have in prior years, and I listed out my goals. My wife and I did this. We listed out our goals at the very beginning of the year, had a meeting, we scheduled out our life, what we wanted to accomplish, and my goals actually changed a little bit since then, because only slightly, because the YouTube thing that I've been doing was taking like way too much priority, and it, like, again, I see that how it's affecting me. I see that I'm not working out as much. My body is not as toned as I was starting off. And I just am not happy with that, more so than anything. And I keep thinking about what it is that I really want to do. And is it like, do I want to do another episode of Spiritual Gamer? Do I want to go do an intense workout? I'd rather do the intense workout, but Spiritual Gamer, it's every single day, and I need to do that. And it's not feasible.
The right fielder, number 49, Nora Hall.
Even though I can do an episode of Spiritual Gamer in an hour, from beginning to end, it is one of those things that, like, that hour is usually when I would work out. So I'm sacrificing exercise for video games. And where I'm at right now in my life, it's not making me happy. And that ultimately is something that I need to take into consideration, because I say that all the time. One of my main mottos is, whatever you do in life, enjoy it. And I'm not enjoying this right now, doing this every day, not with the schedule that we're doing. I love playing this video game, and I love talking about spiritual things. So marrying the two, right? Marrying the two is the idea, and it's a good concept. The thing is doing it every single day is not feasible. So I don't know exactly what the schedule is going to look like, but I am not going to be recording and doing this every single day for Epic Voice Crack. I won't be doing as much Spiritual Gamer. I am so lucky that was foul. That was going to be problems. I think my pitcher might need to be changed out here soon. She's locked in, and her stamina's, everything's better than it usually is, though. I'm just getting predictable with my pitches, which is usually on me. It means I need to change some stuff up. But the way that I used to play this game before I started recording this, as I mentioned in the very beginning, is I would put on like a YouTube essay in the background and have this music complete, like all the audio effects turned off, and I would literally listen to like a true crime podcast, or that's what I did one night, was listen to a true crime podcast. There's another night that I would just listen to random essays, like video essays. It's just one of those things. It's a good game to turn on in the background, and I truly enjoy playing this game, probably more than any game that I actually own right now. And we're going to tag up and go for third. We are going to successfully get the runner over, and well, I guess second is technically scoring position. See, that one was going to fall in for a strike. I don't know. Yeah, that's how we do it right there. We just kind of knock it right in the hole. But, you know, I know I have a tendency to be long-winded and take forever to get to the point. But the point that I'm trying to make is that the way I set it up, I'm not enjoying it. And I am working to fix that. I'm working to remedy that. So that just means that right now this is going to be the last episode of the daily. And I know it's probably strange that I would do this in the middle of the week, but hey, when I make a decision, I make a decision, and I did not make this decision lightly. I did decide this over thinking about it for about 3 or 4 days. And I'm not gonna sit here and do this every single day if I'm not enjoying it. And I'm not gonna quit either. You know, quitting is not what I'm about. And that's not what any of us should be about. That's not what I'm promoting. I'm not promoting quitting. I've quit in the past. Taken breaks, hit bumps in the road. I've always returned.
Now pitching.
And it's just, you know, one of those things, guys. It's one of those things. I gotta do this for me. I've outlined it. And now we can move on. We can move on. Finding balance in all things. That said, I do feel better now that I have made that decision, and I've let you all know why I made that decision. And there is more of Spiritual Gamer to come. We are going to get through this series. This is not me saying goodbye. If this was me saying goodbye, I would have definitely labeled the video as such. And we could have probably ran another base. That's okay. I was more or less stunned because in that hold on one second. I'm gonna bring myself to big camera here. In that last play, I literally it didn't seem like the dial worked like it should for the power swing. So I'm not sure what happened there, to be honest. But it seemed like it was very delayed. So I think I hit the ball very awkwardly, which is turned out to be of benefit because it bounced off the guy's glove. I mean, you get what you get, right? You get what you get. Let's go ahead and get back. And that's going to end our inning. You know, we hit it right on the screws, but not hard enough. Nowhere near hard enough.
Unfortunately, we've had to cancel the mascot race for today. The Spider Queen ate them all. Now batting.
Spider Queen ate them all.
Number 25, Stu Burko.
You know, that's another thing that I really enjoy about this game is the read in the middle of in between the goofy little things that they say in between the half innings. And it's really interesting. I don't know, the way that my mind just worked. I was comparing innings to frames in bowling. Very strange because they have nothing to do with each other. But I have a very visual mind, and my mind just locked onto that visual. That had some nasty movement to it. I'll drink to that.
Now batting. Catcher, number 22, Tiny DeGrande.
But yeah, one of my favorite things about this game is the little stuff that he says, that the announcer says in between the innings. And I don't think he has a lot to say, but it's funny. You know, good laugh. I know this game has a much different vibe than Super Mega Baseball 3, which was the first baseball game I had owned since getting, I think it was like MLB 2K10, back when the licensing was good. Please drop. Come on, baby. There we go. It's not like we're blowing them away or anything, so we do have to still grind. Come on, go home with it. Go home. Oh, man. That's really unfortunate. Should have made him run back, but that wasn't in the cards for me. It's okay. Oh, that would have been the one to hit. I just let off a little too early. That one was off the bat. Don't send. I really want to send him. Come on, come on, come on. That was good. That was a good send, guys. That was a good send. Did the right thing. Rolf Borgnar, are you hurt? Why is like, his power is so low right now? Why is his power so low? Rolf, what's wrong, my guy? You're one of my massive power bats. It's wild. Strange. Okay, Ham Slamus, let's roll. The guy said he'd seen candles that have more heat. So here we are, 13 episodes in. Changing everything up on you. It's been 13 great episodes, though. The first week we struggled. I actually had to go through and change. That's why you see the thumbnail. Pretty much the exact same thumbnail for each episode. I really just needed to make it quick because, again, I mean, it's a daily series. Daily YouTube videos are very difficult to churn out. Oh, I mean, in the last 3 weeks, 2 weeks. In the past, I did 2 full weeks of six videos. Like in 15 days, I churned out 12 videos. No, in 15 days, I churned out -2, 13 videos. You know, it's just crazy to think about that schedule. Got it. And it's like when you do that, your life becomes the YouTube channel. Everything becomes about YouTube. I don't think people that don't have a YouTube channel consider that. You know, you see all these people that are pushed by the algorithm and what they achieve and how happy they are. But, you know, Matt Pat recently announced his retirement from YouTube. And he cried and was talking about how his life is, how him and his wife, you know, basically their life is work first and he wants sleep. And I think that's why I'm in such good health, is because I do choose sleep. Like, it's not that I couldn't do, you know, reduce the schedule to 1 YouTube video a month, but like the way that he does videos, Matt Pat, I could tell for the longest time that he was just really burning the midnight oil and just going, because he talked about how he wrote the script for everything, and then oh yeah, they intentionally walk off 10. Of course they do, to get to Thurman Cole, which is a mistake. I'm gonna make him pay for it. But yeah, getting back to Matt Pat, the way, like, I just remember looking at one of his videos and he was talking about writing the script for the video, and I just think about how long the video is and how long he would have had to write that. See, Punchy Patterson has only thrown 78 pitches. She's on fire right now. I'm gonna let her finish out this game, because she's in control, large and in charge.
Number 25, Stu Burko.
Very low. But I don't have the patience. You have to actually love YouTube that much to do it, to write, to script, to do all of those things. And doing it with a full-time job also it's a sacrifice. So you're going to be sacrificing so much. And that's going to end the game right there, guys. Got that. I feel like I struck a lot of people out that game. We scored 6 runs on 16 hits. It's not the best, but it could definitely be worse. We did not have any substitutions at all this game. Punchy Patterson, 9 innings pitched, 6 hits, no earned runs, 10 strikeouts. Rocking 3 wins, no losses. She was the player of the game. And that is going to do it for today's episode. So, everyone, I want to thank you so much for watching us for the last 13 episodes every day. It means a lot. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and experiencing all of the ramblings that I have to do. However, while change is kind of scary, it's also inevitable. And I know me. I didn't think I'd be able to keep up with the daily schedule forever. I really did think that, and this is how I've always been, especially when I start a series such as this. It is like going back to 2020 when I really was trying to push, or 2021, I guess, is when it was, when I was streaming every Sunday and then cutting those up and into 5, videos a week. That was hell. I was living what I felt like was hell. It was nothing but video games. And I'm the kind of guy who, while I loved video games as a kid, not as much as I do now. Like I don't love them as much as I once did. I really love spending time with my wife and our cats and her family and talking to my family and bonding over other things. I like thinking about spiritual topics, watching, contemplating, meditating. And I don't love working 14 hours a day. And that is what it takes to be big on YouTube when you don't have a full-time job. Unless you export, outsource is the word I was looking for. Unless you outsource your editing duties, then that is going to save you time. However, you got to have money for that. You got to be able to pay for that. So is your day job able to do that? I don't know. What I do know is that there are a lot of misconceptions about YouTube. There are a lot of misconceptions about everyone that grinds to put out all the content. And it also depends on what you do. The YouTube platform is constantly changing. I mean, I have never been monetized, but you do your research and you find out that, you mention a word that is on their banned list that you might not have access to. And then all of a sudden, your video's flagged because you're spreading misinformation or what have you, and you're no longer able to monetize that video, but you're talking about something that's topical, and everyone, that's the video that blows up for you. Sorry, you can't make any money off that video. Patreon's important for that reason. Other platforms of monetization are important for that reason. But as I always say, whatever it is you decide to do in life, enjoy it. Right now, and I should have known my lesson before, but I thought that this would be different because I would just be doing minimal editing and be able to discuss this for you. As I said, it literally takes me 1 hour to do one of these episodes. It's 5 hours a week. Those hours, it's 5 less hours of working out that I can do, of meditation that I can do, of anything else that I can do. Before, it was a lot more editing. It was something like 4 hours of video at one point because I was manually doing all the cuts. Either way, guys, things are changing. I am not completely disappearing. I will still be pumping out 1 video a week. I will commit to 1 workout / meditation or spiritual topic video per weekend. I'm not going to marry myself to Saturday. I'm not going to marry myself to Sunday. At some point on the weekend, you can expect a video from me. And here and there, intermittently, we will have episodes of Spiritual Gamer. It just will not be every single day. Because ultimately what I need to do is I want to get these certifications, and I also need to change my foundation a little bit, just because I'm not doing another spring. I'm not going to endure another spring working 3 blocks from where I was almost killed. So personal stuff that I have to deal with, projecting forward in what I really want to do, and playing video games just is not everything. So with that being said, I will see you next time. There is always going to be a next time, whether that is a couple weeks from now, whether that is a couple months from now. I will be back to bring you all content that I enjoy doing for you all, and it will be better because, to be honest, doing 5 of these a week is unsustainable. That is why the last week it was all game and no spirit. I just ran out of stuff to talk about because I was constantly doing this, and it was always on my mind, and it was just something that, gosh, it really sucks when you get an idea and you're ready to film it and record it, but you're on a pretty good sleeping regimen and it's time to go lay down for bed. And so you go do that and all that creativity is gone the next day after you've worked 8 hours and come home. Like, it's just one of those things. Like, timing is everything. And sometimes you need to change your schedule around to what benefits your sleeping pattern. However, that's where all the personal stuff changes. It all kind of meshes in together to create one cohesive life experience. And I just need to change one small piece of that puzzle. So, that being said, I've rambled on long enough. Everyone, from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much for watching these last 13 episodes. It means the world. My name is Ken, aka The Phoenix, and this is not goodbye. I will see you next time.